here for the first time maybe on the video.
Kyle and Sarah, this class was called Connection Correction, and we literally spent the hour working on framing, handhold, all kinds of different elements that come into partnering, okay?
Guys, one of the things we noticed was a lot of times holding hands, we have this cocked up wrist and the thumb. What we wanted to do is we wanted to carry the connection like carrying a room service tray. Leaders, we don't let the room service tray droop and we don't pick it up and dump the stuff off the top towards us. The idea is we pick it up level underneath us, all right? This gives her a more narrow connection in the fingers, guys. I lead with my ring finger towards me, my middle finger away from me. I also create a curl in my fingers because things stay inside of bowls, not on plates.
And it's important, ladies, that we don't reach from the wrist down over the top. This way we elongate the hand, which allows our fingers to curl, yeah? So I'm looking for that third knuckle curl. It's held in the tension in the ring finger and the middle finger. We relax that curl, put it together, and let it tighten up as we put it together, yeah?
It's amazing. If I gave you guys anything, you guys would be able to hold it without it being falling out of your hand. But we constantly lose hand connection because it's a woman. So we got to learn how to kind of keep the connection together, keeping a good curl on the tips, and giving her something that's not too big in her little dainty hands.
Next thing we talked about is followers. We don't take connection, we want to give connection. Of course, we don't want to allow that to be locked out into our arm, up into our shoulder. It's the same position, but I'm not thinking of resisting in my frame. I'm thinking of giving in my frame and tying it to the back half of my body. So when the gentleman leads me through the curl, it leads from my tailbone back. This is connected. I'm not just allowing it to go to the front half of my body. Cool?
Guys, we're thinking of drawing the connection back towards us. We're sending things to ourselves, so it's almost like throwing the ball. If I only toss the ball a little bit, I only get a little bit of connection.
Receive.
But if I send the ball a little bit harder, I need to make sure that I send enough to give myself whatever amount of connection I'd like as a leader. If I want more connection, I send a little bit harder. If I want less, I send less. All right?
Yeah.
Leaders, a couple of little tips for the class, making sure that we track our dance very, very well. One thing starts on this side. We have to make sure it crosses over. We don't want to shove this over the head, guys. We leave it on the side until we feel like we want to bring this over to the other side for our follower. A lot of times we shut doors or slam doors on our followers. We want to leave the doors a little bit more open. Things like tuck turns, guys, where we bring her out 2, 3, 4. We let her kind of float around like this. Gives her the option of playing with this area. Okay, guys? From here, 1, 2, inside roll, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. So our pattern for the class was triple.
Ladies being progressive,
anchor,
down line on your
leaders
slot.
tuck turn, remember, letting her travel.
Ladies taking the whole anchor to get back around so that your endo 1 releases and redirects you.
Work around anchor, guys. We did 5 and 6 to come across to shape the inside roll. But from here, guys, we talked about taking and making like a protractor walk down line. So we had this feeling of 1,
Ladies, what
2.
we did is we had added some styling and kept our legs tied up here. So when he rotated, I kept that skater position and anchored out. So
as soon as I gave the guys that feeling like I was walking the protractor down with
everybody
the 2 pieces,
got it.
It was like 1, 2, and it was like walk it down. It made a huge difference in the class, finishing out with the sugar push, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good job, class. Remember, you have to be here to get the full effect of everything.
So make sure next year, Bridgetown 2012, you don't miss it. Yeah? See you guys next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.